Horchatas. Hi everybody. Welcome to the Clean Hamster Podcast, episode 140, which is insane. I've been off for like a couple of weeks because I just didn't feel like recording. Everyone always has like a reason. My reason is straight up didn't want to do it. I was like chilling and I liked chilling and I was lazy and didn't feel like it. Sure, maybe my mental health wasn't in the right place. Maybe I had other plans. But I actually did have a busy past 2 weeks. And in the interim of all that, I didn't do my podcast. I'm sorry. But we're back and we're better than ever. And I have a very special guest. He's a really talented rapper who's from my neck of the woods. And we've recently become very good friends through our mutual friend, Curtis. The guy who's changed my life and I'm sure a lot of yours. This is Freddie DREDD. So welcome to the Clean Hamster Podcast, buddy. Appreciate you being here.
Hey, thank you for having me on. Congratulations on 140, episode 140, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I didn't know that you were that far in, and I'm honored.
Oh, buddy, like this is, I always used to say like I didn't want to have guests because like I'm like, oh, it's just me and my thoughts and like it's my shit. But then I realized I need to get better at talking to people, and like this kind of forces it in a nice way.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. It forces you to talk more. You're forced to talk for an hour.
Dude, I'm forced.
Most people don't do, I guess.
No, you're right. And I'm forced to like listen better when I have a guest.
Yeah.
I am not a good listener.
I'm a terrible listener too.
I'm garbage. I interrupt like fucking crazy. Everyone who listens to this knows that. I interrupt like crazy, man. Like it's rude.
Were you a good student in school?
No, not at all.
No, same here. But somehow I passed.
But
I'm assuming you did too.
It makes perfect sense because, like, look at what we're both doing now. It's exactly what, we want.
Yeah.
It is.
They didn't teach this shit in school.
No, you can't, man. So what was your upbringing like? And is Freddie DREDD your real name?
No, it's not.
It's not. You don't have to say your real name if you don't want to, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like most people know my real name, but it's mostly undisclosed. I've never really said my real name ever. Mm-hmm. But and I won't. But most people know it. You could just search it up online.
That's true. It is all available. I mean, like, if his real name's online, but also online it says my net worth is like $5 million. It's not. So sometimes
I found one thing online where it said my net worth was $69 million and I was 6'2". I was like, yeah, that sounds right to me.
F. That person gets an F.
69 million, 6'2". That's a dream come true. All my dreams are fucking complete at that point.
If I had 69 million bones and I was 6'2",
that'd be fantastic. I'm like 5'2", and I have like $2. My life is terrible.
No, yeah, definitely. You don't have to say your real name, but I was like, Freddie DREDD, that's too good to be true. That's like, you can't have that name and become like,
I actually stole that name. I stole that name.
I'd like to hear the origins of that right now.
Fucking, so when I was like first started making music and shit, my dad bought me a bunch of cassettes, and you know what like sampling is? Like
yes.
I was sampling music, and my dad came home with like 10 cassettes. That was it. And one of them was The Police. One of them was Patti LaBelle. But then one person was a dude named Freddie REDD. Spelt the exact same way that I spelled DREDD, the REDD, the 2 Ds at the end. And then one of the first songs I ever rapped on was a sample I used from that cassette, and I didn't know what to call myself, so I just put a D on the name, and that's that. Freddie DREDD.
I like that.
Just ripped the fucking name. I said, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the name.
It is it is, but it isn't. I get it. I would have done something very similar.
Yeah. People think I'm creative. I'm not.
All right. Well, no, it's okay. Look, I'm all for like modesty and being humble, but like, let's talk about all our accomplishments. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the awesome stuff we do and we are going to do and the stuff we have done. But before we get into that, I want to know, like, what the hell were you like growing up, and what was the first time you realized that music was like your one true love?
Oh man, like I think I realized that from a young ass age. I have three siblings, two older, one younger, but I really looked up to the older ones, and they were big into music. My brother was in a band, and my sister was also in a band, and like some of my earliest memories are listening to music. Like
Mm-hmm.
I remember listening to Creed, and I was must have been 2 years old,
Whoa.
and like I loved it. Growing up, I took guitar lessons. I took drum lessons. My parents put me in this fucking program when I was like probably like 7 or 8 or 9 years old, where I was like in a band. Like my parents paid these random people to make us like kids that I didn't know. They would put us into a band. They would record music for us and make a music video within the season. So like
Whoa.
I got a little bit into like the studio work then, but I didn't start taking music seriously or actually even making it myself until I was in high school, and I was making death metal. I figured out how to program fucking rock and roll, baby. I learned how to program drums, and I already knew how to play guitar. I knew how to play drums, but learning how to like use the software on my computer, how to program drums, like ultimately led into making hip hop music in high school.
Right.
I was like
Wow.
I was a huge metalhead. Like I only listened to metal. But then when I started listening to rap music and I found out how easy it was, I was like, okay, I can. This is something I can actually like see myself progressing in. So that I focused on rap music then. And so about like grade 11 or grade 12, like 16, 17 years old, that's when I started taking it seriously. But
Whoa.
basically, my whole life has been music and video games.
Wow. Just like the dream for just a
A little
kid who
white
just
boy.
likes being inside.
Yeah, exactly. And like
Like,
where I grew up in Oshawa. Like there's not shit to do in Oshawa.
yeah. Yeah, what was like everyday life during adolescence and formative years for you was like what?
It was from like from what I can remember, it was a lot of skateboarding. I was outside a lot until I figured out about Guitar Hero, and then I was
Yeah.
inside a lot playing Guitar Hero, and then I found out about other video games, and then from then on, I was just inside.
Wow. I just can't even believe that like you carried that skill on into your adult years when we got to go to Dave and Buster's for Curtis's birthday a couple days ago. It wasn't even like fun watching you play Guitar Hero. Like it was just like it was like he's amazing at it, but it was just like okay.
I did not get off that game too. I was there for like
But
good 2 hours. I forgot it was Curtis's birthday.
dude, straight up, like I was
I
just
thought it
like,
was my
dude,
birthday.
he's good. It's like I don't want to watch.
Curtis
Like,
texted me. He was like, He's like, dude, thank you so much for coming. Even though you kind of ruined my birthday, you showed me up and broke my heart at Guitar Hero. I was
yeah,
like,
man.
I'm not sorry.
Oh well, no, it's good. Like he needs to be taken down a peg. In no other realm besides being good at video games.
Oh yeah,
No, he can have the pedestal he's on in any other thing he does, but like it's so fucking annoying to go to an arcade or whatever with that dude. Just good at everything.
yeah.
At every goddamn game, he'll just like wipe the floor with you.
Oh, thank God he invited me then.
Yeah, because then he was like, "Let's play Guitar Hero," and you were like, "Yeah, man, I can literally shut my eyes and go expert on any goddamn song," and he did. It was fucking insane.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude,
I went into a
also,
Guitar Hero
growing
competition
up in
too.
small town Ontario, like there's so many like you. Wait, what? I'm sorry. What year were you born?
1997.
That's okay. So yeah, I was born in '95. Like you remember somewhat like the first I don't know like 13, 14 years of your life, like knocking on your friends' doors to see if they were home. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you
Basically.
remember like that, like
Yeah.
fucking or like what? Wait, what was your first cell phone?
My first cell phone was a Virgin Mobile prepaid flip phone, and it had
Yeah.
a camera on the front, and it was like it was the old phones where you had like the three letters,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
But like I got that phone around that time where there was the sliding phones invented, and Blackberries were there,
Yeah.
so I was behind on the game.
Yeah. I had like the LG Kibo, the one that you would flip up. It's
Yeah.
just like anything. It was like every phone company was just like, how cool would it be if you could type on a tiny laptop? But then it was like, but there's no internet, there's no games. You can only like type a huge thing to your friends, and if your text is longer than certain things, you would go 1 out of 2 and then 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
If it was like a really long message.
Yeah,
It was just like the most annoying thing in the world.
I feel like they were also obsessed with making the phones thin. Do you remember the
Yep.
Motorola Razor? Like they wanted people to use that shit as weapons.
Yeah. Dude, the Motorola Pebble. Literally the commercial was like a guy skipping it across like a little like stupid quarry. And then like it reaches the other side and the guy picks it up. And then like Motorola would like come onto the
There's probably a little disclaimer in the commercial too. Do not do this.
Yeah, this is attempted by professionals. Don't try to skip your phone across a quarry.
People tried that shit 100%. People tried that.
Dude, my phone looks like a smooth rock. Hello? All right, man.
They named the phone Razor. What am I supposed to do with this shit? I'm supposed to either shave my face, kill somebody, kill myself.
My dad had a Motorola Razor, and my brother was like obsessed. My brother's like really into tech and gear and gizmos and shit, and he's listening right now, 100%. And so he's like, one time I was talking to him about this. He's so embarrassed. He one time like he would like create his own phone commercials. Me and my brother would make like a lot of movies. Like we would like film a lot of shit and like make little sketches and stuff like that together and stuff. And he one time just like wanted to recreate the Motorola Razor commercial, which was like the commercial was just the phone like moving in crazy ways behind this music. And my brother was like, I'm gonna recreate that, but he didn't have like the technology, so like with his hands he just like did this in front of the camera with the phone with the stupid commercial music playing like in the background, like on his boombox. Like he put it on a CD. He just made like the shoddiest version of a commercial that was already good.
Hey, that's creative. That's his
exactly
humble beginnings.
That's where it came from. But like I made fun of him for it on last Saturday to his face while we were eating dinner, and he was like, "Dude, it's the funniest thing when someone doesn't remember something super lame that they did." And
they go to the furthest extent to not remember it.
Oh yeah, and he was like, "Oh my!" Like he literally was like, he was eating, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I did. Oh no!" And I was like, "I remember every moment of it, man. Every moment of it, and I'll make you relive it with me right now."
Witnessing that is special. When you see someone do something so lame, you'll never forget that, no matter how young you are.
I was behind him when he was doing it. I remember standing in the doorway of my dad's bedroom, and like that's where the computer was. And my brother literally was like, "Shut up, I'm recording." And then he started doing this stupid thing with the phone, and I just remember actually in that moment, I was like 8 or 9, and I went, "Whoa, my brother's kind of cool." Like I was like, "Oh, whoa."
Yo, he's kind of sick.
Yeah, man.
He's kind of sick with that.
Yeah.
He's a visionary.
Yeah, man. And now he's a car salesman, but he's still out there on TikTok. I always like seeing my brother's TikToks because I'm like, oh, there's an aspect of that I see. I'm like, oh, you brought that from like the days where we used to fuck around with the camcorder and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like, that's always cool.
That's the humble beginnings I was talking about.
Exactly, man. These humble beginnings are what make us. Do you understand? Does everyone get it?
Yeah, Dean's brother. Do you get it?
Yeah, does everyone get it, man? Because like so like what genre did you fall in love with first? Were you always like a fan of rock and then you found hip hop, or what? How'd it go?
Dude, I was like, I hate to admit it, but I was a huge follower. I would literally listen to whatever my the people in my circle were listening to. I think the first thing I fell in love with was boy bands, specifically NSYNC.
Me too.
That was my favorite shit.
Dude, me too.
And like I was so young, I didn't understand the concept of like what the fuck they were talking about. Like I just like the beat and the way that they sung. I was so obsessed with them. I have another memory where I lived, there was a strip club, a male strip club that had a gimp outside of it. Like the most absurd statue. It was a gimp, you know what I'm talking about? Like a leather suit.
A gimp suit. Over, yeah. But it was like a plush thing.
It kind of looked shiny. It like almost looked like a plastic statue. It was massive, like lifelike, and it was on a fucking horse. And it was like outside of this male strip club, and it was right on the street. Every time I would drive to my cousin's house to get babysat, I would see this fucking thing. Yeah. And one time, I remember they told me NSYNC lived there. because I was like, what is that? What is that big thing there? And they're like, oh, that's NSYNC's house. I was like, fucking Christ, bring me there right now. That was the worst thing to tell my little self, that I was obsessed with NSYNC. I was obsessed with going now to a male strip club.
Whoa. The people just fucked with you.
They fucked with me hard. It was my cousins, Carly and Lindsay.
Carly and Lindsay.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. I mean, that's happened to me so many times because whatever the little kid, the smallest kid in the squad, like loves, the older kids will fuck with them about.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah,
You're
like
right.
Dean, what do you like? Aaron Carter, because I did. I thought he was sick. And like
I like that guy
the
too.
neighbors across the street being like, we know him. He's actually not cool. Like they would fuck with me. They would do that.
You'd be
all
like,
the
he's
time.
the coolest guy I've ever seen.
And I'd be like, he's the coolest guy I've ever seen. He wants candy. And
Yeah.
I'm like, he wants candy. He's the coolest. And they'd be like, no, he actually, like, literally, dude, little 4th grade girls would literally be like, he's in my class. Like, they would just lie. But because, like, I don't know. I don't know what school they go to.
Yeah.
How could I fucking find out that info and call them out?
And that's your favorite guy. You want to believe something
Like,
that.
Aaron Carter's in my class, and he kissed me, and he's actually a bad kisser and not a cool guy. And I'd be like, really? That's fucking insane, dude. Yeah, little people, small children, liars.
Did you ever see, but on the topic of Aaron Carter, did you ever see his show with his family?
The Carters?
Yeah.
Is that what it was called?
It was something like that. But
I do remember it, dude. He was always shirtless.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, and fucked up, like kind of drunk.
It was one of those shows that was on, like, we had a
VH1
satellite
or
television.
Much music.
Much music. Yeah, it was on that. But it would be on, like, kind of late at night. And they only had one season of it. Do you remember the last episode at all? Did you watch it like that?
Okay, hang on. I think we can go through what this is awesome, by the way. I'm having a great time. So I remember Nick and Aaron would constantly get in fights. They would just always argue. Yeah. And there was always something about Aaron indulging in alcohol too much.
Was he fucking drinking alcohol?
No, like there was a couple of episodes of that show where it was like fucking Aaron's drunk again. I remember that was this like part of the reality show thing.
Yeah. I don't remember it so specifically. I wouldn't be surprised. They were fucked in the head.
They were crazy.
Fucked. They were the definition word of fuck.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucks. They were fucked.
Yeah.
The last episode though left on a cliffhanger because there was no like second season. And it was the most insane cliffhanger. They went out to go surfing. And I think Aaron Carter got hit in the chest.
Oh, I remember
surfboard.
this! And we never found out what happened!
We never found out what happened. The last clips are like him in the hospital bed. And he's the doctors are like, he has internal bleeding. He's bleeding inside of his chest. And then the season ended. And they never got like... I never got re-amped or whatever.
That.
Yeah.
Aaron Carter got hit in his little chest with a surfboard. He was internally bleeding, and they never showed us or documented what happened ever again.
He died in my mind. I was like, what could have happened? He was bleeding in his fucking chest.
And then in the past 3 years, we all found out he was alive again because he was jerking his big dick on OnlyFans. You ever
Did
see,
he do
you
that?
Ever you ever go on Reddit and look at his shit? It's crazy.
No, never. I've seen like the other antics that fucking douche is getting into.
Yeah, that guy's
Holy
wild,
shit.
man.
He is wild.
He's one of the biggest cappers I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, does he have a massive face tattoo now, or like he's got
I think
a bunch
it's on
of...
his neck, but actually, yeah, he might. No, he's got something. Like they're fucked. I don't know. He has some diseases. He is. I don't know. He challenges people to rap battles. Dude, I can't. I think Jacob showed me. His cock's huge, and he
Got
just
a big dick?
and he just jerks it off on OnlyFans. You gotta look. It's.
I'm just looking it up. Hold on.
Dude. Aaron Carter's got a huge cock. I gotta see this fucking thing, man.
Let me see this.
Aaron Carter.
Yo, he does. He's got meat. Ew.
I know, it's insane. He's such a little scrawny dude.
Ew.
And he's got an absolute meat phone.
It looks like a thing of salami. It's like the same.
Yeah.
It's like the same fucking thickness all the way through.
Yeah, there's no like
top.
girth near the base like a tree trunk. It's just one big Pringles can.
Yeah. Exactly. They taped it to his shit. They fucking stitched it into him.
He's probably got a gross uncircumcised hog.
Bro, yeah, it's uncircumcised too. Which I don't. I saw a fucking license plate the other day that said foreskin, and there was a fucking there's a sticker right next to it that said say no to child mutilation. I was like, yeah, okay. I could get
Yeah. The
child
weirdest
mutilation.
anti-circumcision thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I fucked with it.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Every time-
Well, when you put it that way, I guess you're kind of correct. But like, man, oh yeah, yesterday Jacob and I were talking about. We always talk about this. We were talking about docking, is when a guy who's circumcised puts the head of his cock inside a guy who's puts it inside his uncircumcised dick.
Docking?
Docking. It's like a Chinese finger trap type situation, but you're putting your cock inside another cock. Mom, you can stop listening now. It's okay. Like, I get
Jesus
it.
Christ.
It's insane. It's just this whole thing. It's like it's a whole category. But yeah, I don't know.
I know of the other thing. Do you know it's I've seen it once, and it's not the foreskin, it's the entire dick. You have to use a penis pump. You pump your penis up really big, and you fuck the urethra.
Oh, you can fuck a penis?
Yeah, I've seen
Oh,
it.
like a guy fucks another guy's dick, literally, like as if it were a pussy.
Yes, I've seen it. I saw it on the internet when I was
Saying the
literally
craziest
10.
shit. The guy who lives above me could probably hear me through like the vent right there, and he's probably throwing up, cooking his fucking sauce.
Oh!
He's probably like, yeah, it's almost ready, hunt. Just being disgusting. Wait. I had a few more fucking. Well, obviously, I have so many more questions. What?
It's called sounding. Sorry, I just remembered what it was
What's it called?
Sounding.
Huh?
Sounding.
Sounding?
That's the term when you fuck another man's penis hole. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, it's
I'm pretty sure
okay.
that's called sounding.
This whole podcast is right. Am I right? But I don't know. Don't listen to me. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
whole vibe of it.
We don't know
It's-
Aaron Carter. We don't know.
I don't know,
Penis.
man. But what we do know is that Aaron Carter's got an absolute hog down
We know
there,
that for
trust me.
sure. We did a little bit of research.
Yeah. The only research we did for this entire episode is the size, the huge size of Aaron Carter's pee-pee. It's insane.
We call him humongo.
Yeah. So when you were listening to music when you were in your teens, like what was the first rap that you heard where you were like, okay, I need to know, like, I need to dissect this. I need to understand, like, what makes this so cool. Like, what were you obsessed with when it came to hip hop?
Man, I listened to a lot of. I had LimeWire back in the day, so
Me too.
I would download songs and like it wouldn't even be the song. So I would realize I was listening to a lot of 3 6 Mafia and Soulja Boy, and I didn't even know. I would be downloading like Avril Lavigne and Daft Punk, and it would be Soulja Boy. And I
Huh.
was like, this is still good. I'm not mad about this.
Yeah. That's
just-
not the song I was looking for, but this ain't bad.
Yeah, and then I had like a little MP3 player, and I would burn my own like mixtapes and shit, and it was always like that. Like I wasn't really interested in rap music like that, but those were the rap songs I liked, and like Bape Today or whatever that Soulja Boy song was. I think I might have been. There was just a lot of old Soulja Boy, a lot of 3 6 Mafia, and
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan and Eminem.
Yeah.
Those were like the only rappers I really knew.
I
when
can
was
kind of
really
see it.
young.
I can kind of see that as like inspiration for the music that you make now. I can kind of see it and understand and hear it.
Yeah, the biggest
I get that.
one I get compared to 3 6 Mafia a lot. When I started like making music, that's what I was kind of basing it off of because it was like the evilness of it. It reminded me of metal.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were talking about devil shit. And
Yeah.
but in metal you're talking about fucking murdering your entire family and like it's just so much more gruesome, but rappers know how to like say it much nicer.
Well,
I
and
like
they make it flow better and it sounds cool.
Sounds way cool.
Sounds way cool, yeah.
Yeah, you could show your grandma a rap song, but you show your grandma a fucking metal song, she'll call the police.
But that's the thing is like I wasn't ever obsessed with only lyrics or obsessed with only like beats and stuff and like that's what like I remember listening to 3 6 Mafia in high school and just being like I like both of their things they got going on.
Yeah.
The lyricism, their delivery, and everything that's knocking behind their words sounds fucking sick.
It was so sick. It felt like did you ever listen to metal music?
Yeah,
Or, you
like
know what a breakdown
I
is.
got into some metal back in like late high school.
Yeah, just like when I heard 3 6 Mafia, especially the older stuff, when they had stuff on like cassette tapes, I guess. Like, it had like a cassette tape sound. It was all about the devil shit. I related that to metal. I was like, okay, I can
Right.
get with that.
That's
Yeah.
fucking cool. I dig that for sure. Yeah, there is something about like there's just like metal will be like here, okay, here's this super dope like drum fill, this loop right here, this guitar riff. We'll crash it up against some okay lyrics, but we'll strip the music so you can hear these fucked lyrics.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Like that's my favorite shit where it's like we're not letting any music come in. We want you to hear how fucked this bar is.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Like right before a gigantic breakdown. Like
Yeah.
that's the best shit in the world.
They say some fucked up shit too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rape your mom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, pretty much like a big drop. Oh my god. I was listening to Dead and Divine the other day. Did you ever listen to them?
No.
It's fine. They were sick, man. Whatever. But okay, like the metal that I would listen to was like Canadian, fucking screamo band shit. Like
I don't know if I know any Canadian ones. Fucking
Like-
Billy Talent and Sum 41. That's like the heaviest that got for me for Canadians.
well, like Canadian metal bands were like, I hope these guys listen to this podcast. I'd freak out, man. I listen to fucking Counterparts, A Sight for Sewn Eyes, fucking obviously Dead and Divine, like just, but even sometimes like it would weave into like bands like Ill Scarlet, and like remember them?
I do. I remember Ill
Yeah,
Scarlet.
like they would just like they would scream,
Yeah.
but then like it all came from Billy Talent.
You think that those were the OGs?
I think Billy Talent, dude, they ripped. Like,
They still rip today.
of course, yeah, their newest album's awesome.
It was great.
But I like, yeah, Billy Talent, like, they came in heavy in, like, 2002, 2003, and, like, that dude, Ben's voice is crazy.
It's very interesting, very unique.
It's incredibly unique, and, like, I'll open this floor to anyone, but, like, Billy Talent started a lot of dope shit for Canadian rock.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I would say so,
Canadian
too.
rock / metal, like that sweet spot in between where it was like pretty heavy, but like
Yeah.
you could ask your dad to play it in the car.
Yeah, dads love that shit too. He'd
Yeah.
be like, yes, thank you, son. Finally.
Yeah, dude, dude, 3 Days Grace. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
They rip.
I hate everything.
Yeah, like also like those lyrics just cutting right to the chase.
Do you remember that?
Just
Yeah.
cutting to the chase. I hate everything about you. It's amazing. What are the underlying themes in this song? I don't think there fucking are any.
Dude, that person whoever he wrote that song about is probably crying to this
It's
day.
probably
if
still
they're
just
not
like, oh my
dead
God,
from
yeah.
crying.
Dude, also the perfect example of that, like in that song, those 3 fucking snare hits and then and then more music, hate, like just
Yeah.
separating like it just fucking works. Like rap does that all the time.
Yeah,
I fucking love it.
I should sample that. I'm gonna sample that next. It's a
I
good
hate
idea.
that okay.
Yeah.
Man, I think you and I and even Jacob and even Curtis could have the best time sampling some early 2000s Canadian rock and metal. That would be crazy.
We could do it.
Yeah, I think we will.
We will start a boy band ourselves.
Yeah, and we're just gonna sample like we're gonna sample Sum 41, Billy Talent, Simple Plan,
They would love it.
yeah, and fucking 3 Days Grace, man, they rule.
They did rule. 3 Days Grace is Canadian, right?
Yes, they are.
That's great.
Nickelback, dude, Sloan.
Do you know if that band Rise Against are they Canadian? Do
I
you
think
remember that?
I think they are.
I hated that. I hated Rise Against.
Why?
Dude, all their music was about not bullying people. I hated that shit.
Yeah, we do need bullying.
Yeah. It was like it was songs like it was corny ass shit. It was like, do not kill yourself. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
like,
dude,
oh-
Alexis on Fire. What am I saying?
oh yeah.
Of
What's
course.
that guy's name? Green.
What?
What's the singer of that band's name?
I forgot. I just remember he looked like he didn't sound like that.
He's getting bullied, and then he ends up gassing himself.
Nothing to lose.
Yes.
You think I fucking... Dude, I'll never forget. That song is so good. I remember all their music videos. I used to go to their website. I used to go to BillyTalent.com in 2003 and 2004 and watch all their music videos.
And that music video was sad.
It was sad as fuck, dude.
It was like one of the saddest things I saw as a kid. I was like, I understood what was happening.
But also, in that time, I was in like grade 3, grade 4. I wanted to see more of that. I was like, what are there any other sad music videos? And then my dad went, yeah, you should download the video Jeremy by Pearl Jam. And I was like, why? And he was like, it's about a kid who got bullied named Jeremy. And I was like, oh, okay.
I need to see it.
I just liked that stuff. I don't know why. I was very because I was a child who was always smiling and running around, and I was like, I kind of want to feel sad.
Yeah.
Because that's how, I don't know. There was just a few months there where I was like, I don't really know what sadness is yet, because my parents were still together. So I wanted to watch some fucking music videos that were sad.
Yeah, that sounds like the plan. And then
Yeah.
your parents were still together. That's when you learned about true sadness.
My parents, and then they divorced, and I went, oh, now I have this sadness and happiness balance. But before that, I was just like a third grader who was running around, right? Like,
yeah. God, when did I figure out about sadness? That's actually
because it always had to do with music. Like, it always did. Because you fucking heard something, or you heard the sound of like a synth or a guitar, where you were like, oh, that's not like, this is a bad mood.
Yeah.
And like you had to mirror that.
It's supposed to be sad, yeah. I'm trying to think, man. When was the first time I fucking cried?
Was it like
about
a
something
blues
sad?
song, maybe?
I think it was that movie with Mandy Moore in it. And I don't even think I know why it was sad.
Mandy Moore.
My cousin was crying, and I was like, and the music was sad too, and then I started crying.
Whoa.
What the fuck was it called?
Oh man, there's nothing like a beautiful moment like that, actually.
I don't like Mandy Moore. She's a pedophile.
Mandy Moore's a pedophile?
Maybe not Mandy Moore. Oh my fucking God.
Michael Moore?
No, Michael Moore. I don't know about Michael Moore.
Okay, well, who did you just call a pedophile? We need to get to the bottom of this.
I said
'Cause you
Mandy
can't just
Moore,
throw
but
that word around lightly.
I know. Who the fuck did I just call a pedophile? It's not her. But Mandy Moore
Amanda Bynes.
She's more than a pedophile. No,
Yeah,
she's not. Is she a pedophile? I don't know. But the movie, I found it is Mandy Moore. It was the movie Walk to Remember. I think I cried to this.
Yo, you're a bitch, dude.
I was crying like a little baby. I didn't even know I was crying. I saw my cousin crying, and I was like,
yeah. And then you're like, oh, it's good to hang out with you guys. Now take me to NSYNC's house.
Take me to NSYNC's house.
Your fucking lying ass cousins. Your lying and crying ass cousins.
It was them too.
Lindsay and who?
Carly.
Lindsay and Carly.
I love them.
I know 1,000 Lindsay and Carlys.
Yeah, they're always like together, right?
They're always fucking tight knit. Yeah, they're friends.
The duos.
Yeah, they're friends like crazy. It's like Kelsey's and Danielle's too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Kelsey's and Danielle's and Carly's and
duos
Lindsay's.
of those at my school. Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck! I want to keep talking about early rock and early metal. Oh, dude, I even fucking mentioned this. During Canadian Music Week one time in like 2016, I went to this bar called Bovine Sex Club. It's around the corner from my house, and Billy Talent was in there, and they were just fucking chilling, having drinks. And I was like, it was like 4 a.m. last call too, so it was like 3:30 in the morning. And I went up to them and I was like, hey, "Yo, fellas, like, let me buy you a shot. You guys are incredible." Like,
is his voice? Is his voice like that in real life? Was he
no,
like?
it's just like it's kind of high.
Thanks,
It's just like
Dean.
really like. Wait, what did it? Is he like what?
It's hey Dean, thanks for the shot, buddy.
Yeah, he's definitely. He sounds like Butters from South Park.
Is that a Butters impression?
He's like.
That's what he does after every
friends
shot.
with wings.
Wings.
All the angels I know put
concrete in my veins.
I'd always walk home alone.
I don't know the lyrics.
So I'm picking lifeless just like my telephone. There's nothing to lose when no one knows your name. Dude, so
There's
good.
nothing to gain.
The guitar player in that fucking band, did he have the haircut at the bar too?
The high ass shit. No. Yeah. He kind of did. It was kind of up there. That's actually how I recognized him. But like
It was so tall. You're like, that's Billy Talent right there.
the Ben dude's like not the tallest, but like still like very soft spoken, nice guys. Like they're just all dressed so fucking cool, and you can just tell they rock. You know what I mean? And so we all did a shot together, and I was like, guys, I actually owed you that because unfortunately I stole your first CD from my neighbor's house when I was in like 3rd grade. And they were like, for real? And I was like, so I owe you guys some cash. So if you want to do another shot, let me know. And they're like, oh, well, really? 3rd grade? And I was like, yeah, man, I was like 8, maybe 7 years old. And they're like, wait, you just buy us? How old are you? And I was like, man, I'm like 22. And they were like, oh, fuck, man, we've been doing this a while. And I'm like, yeah, you actually have. I stole your CD in 2003. I hid it under my shirt in my shorts and walked home, got home, and put it in my boombox. And I was like, fucking success. My stupid neighbor.
You were just having such a hard time rocking to it.
Dude, River Below is a song that I listen to still like daily. It's
that guitar riff is so good. It's so fucking good.
I used to like emulate that video by like, because in the video they're playing out of a garage on like some weird street, and their weird neighbor is gonna kill everyone with a bomb in his basement, and it's a sick video. And I used to like open up my garage, get a tennis racket, and pretend that I was playing the guitar and like ripping that. I would get a boom, dude. I would just pretend that I was that.
And then you'd take it to the next step. You'd start making a bomb.
Yeah, and then I started making a bomb, and then I would absolutely eviscerate everybody on Earth.
Exactly.
Because welcome to the river below, you bitch.
Because welcome to the river.
Yeah, because welcome to the fucking river below, you bitch.
That's like a good last word. If you know if somebody's gonna shoot up your school and they say welcome to the river below, you better start fucking running.
Oh my god, yeah, you better zigzag, okay?
Yeah.
Start zigzagging because
I feel like not a lot of. Do you think a lot of Americans know about Billy Talent?
I think they should. They would definitely get a lot more shooting done. Actually, maybe don't show them Billy Talent.
Yeah, maybe not.
Because like those guys rip.
They do. They rip. My favorite thing about Billy Talent, especially Billy Talent 1 2, is that their guitar tones are crispy.
They're raw. So good. You're right.
It sounds raw. Every single rock and metal band, like at some point, progressed with their production. But
yeah.
Billy Talent was in an era where it sounded so raw. Like the guitar tone sounded like you were there listening to it off an amp.
Yes.
It was so raw, and then
I completely agree.
It was still good, but those first 2 albums, the guitar sounds fucking bananas.
Dude, the first... It's apples and oranges out there, man. Turn it up.
Absolutely bananas.
I think the first time I heard, dude, like the way Devil in a Midnight Mass like kicks off is fucked. Still to this day.
That was off their 3rd album.
That was second album with Red Flag.
Yeah, that was that one. Yeah, Devil
in
a Midnight
dude,
Mass.
Devil in a Midnight Mass. The way the drums come in and his huge scream.
Yeah.
And the music video is terrifying.
They would fucking when that music video came out, I feel like that must have been the most popular song at the time.
Man, because Much Music, we would all sit down and watch Much on Demand or Much Video Flow. And like the top 10 videos and stuff like that, and it would always be like Kanye West and Neo or some shit, and then it would be like Theory of a Dead Man, Nickelback, and then Billy Talent whenever they had a new shit. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, they would play it so much.
And Pussycat Dolls all the fucking time.
Yes.
They would always play Pussycat Dolls every goddamn time.
Pussycat Dolls was my first concert I ever went to.
Oh, I would love to talk about that. Where?
It was down. I think it was at whatever the fucking Scotiabank Arena was.
Oh, it was the Air Canada Center.
Yeah.
Well, how old were you?
I was in grade 7.
Oh, I bet you were fucking bricked up the whole time.
I was. It was so hot.
Because also, like, other girls your age were coming in from different towns to come see it. And I bet you were just looking at tail because you were a weird 7th grader.
I didn't know where to go. I was a little nervous.
I bet you were.
I'm going to go talk to her. Hi.
Yeah, I bet you had like 6 Sprites and a fucking donut and you were losing your mind.
I wore a diaper till I was in 11th
Did
grade.
you? Okay, did you? I kept coming and shitting my pants.
Dude, I thought it was so bad with girls.
Okay, wait. When you saw them, like, did you take a train in, like, with your buddy, or like, did your parents drop you off or something?
I went with my buddy's parents, and they went with us. They were with us, and his older brother came with us too, and his just 2 little kids, and we went with no girls. It was just 2 dudes, 2 little.
Oh no. We went with no chicks, 2 parents.
Yeah, it was great.
No chicks, 2 parents, Pussycat Dolls. Nice, man.
Yeah, it was fucking
That's a great first concert experience.
Yeah.
I went to the Tragically Hip with my dad when I was like 4.
Damn.
Like I was small.
Every Canadian dad loves that band. Your dad loved them too?
Oh, dude. Tragically Hip, yeah,
Obsessed.
man. I still listen to them to this day. They're amazing.
The singer passed away, right?
Yeah.
I learned about that a year or 2 after he passed away. My dad found out. I'm like, oh, he died? My dad was like visibly upset. He's like, it was in the news. It was everywhere. How do you not know?
That actually is disrespectful that you didn't know that.
The Canadian legend.
Yeah, that actually is fucked that you didn't know that. That's crazy.
And he died like a terrible death. I was like, oh my.
Man, well, he went out well. Like he didn't leave, and like he left all his potential out there. He did not waste any time. But like, yeah, it was sad. But like, dude, their discography is incredible. Like it's so good. Actually, that's probably the first music I ever heard, to be honest.
Tragically Hip?
And the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of people's first, too.
It definitely is. Like, because my grandparents introduced me to the Beatles. My dad would just always have Tragically Hip playing in the car. Or the Guess Who.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's some real rock and roll.
Dude, the Guess Who, Lenny Kravitz.
Nice.
My dad fucking would always play Lenny Kravitz. And then we'd listen to, like, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then eventually it got into, like my dad would play, like, he liked hip-hop. He liked some of, like, DMX. He liked Jay-Z. Like, he liked some of those.
Yeah.
It was fucking cool. Like,
that shit is cool. He was well-versed in the music.
He definitely was. My dad, I showed my dad Anderson .Paak in 2016. And he was like, he literally was like, this is... He was like 63 at the time. He was like, this is now some of my favorite music of all time.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Back. Yeah.
Like, just because he was like, I've never heard this kind of fusion before with, like, all this. Like, this is such a new sound. Like, it's fucking incredible.
Would blow an old white man. Is your dad's white?
Yeah, he's white.
Oh, blew his
That's
goddamn
actually
mind.
the most flattering thing in the world is that you asked, is your dad white?
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't know. You look like you got a little tan in you. I don't know.
I have a little tan. My lips are kind of big. I get.
Yeah.
Is your dad white? Yeah, he's white. My mom is Puerto Rican, though. Just kidding. No, she's not. Where is she? She's somewhere over here.
Just kidding.
She's
Not
somewhere.
Puerto
She's
Rican.
not. My mom is white. They're everyone. Dad, Jewish. Mom, I don't know, Irish, whatever.
Nice. Irish.
Maybe.
You know I'm Scottish? I'm pretty sure we got beef.
Yeah. Oh, I could tell. You have the reddest beard of all time, dude.
Don't fuck.
You have solid upside down head going on right now.
I
It's
know,
awesome.
dude. Fucking, I shaved, I started to grow this out. It was like it looked like it just sunk into my face like this.
Oh my god. All right. Well, fuck. I don't know. It's been like 40 minutes, and I could talk about music all day, but like then again, this is being recorded, and I could call you and talk about tunes anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send you like 3 or 4 songs that I need you to like try to sample. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
And it's
I love
all
sampling.
shit gonna be up your alley.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
I'm gonna
Okay,
sample
well,
the shit. I'm gonna rap on it. No, and then I'm gonna get you guys over, and you're gonna rap on that shit.
oh yeah, I can rap.
Oh yeah.
I
You can
mean, I
rap?
haven't done it in a while, but I can spit.
Yeah, spit something.
Right here.
Yeah, right now.
Dude, my go-to is always like whenever I like try to freestyle. I'm being serious. Whenever I try to freestyle, I always just end up like doing this bullshit little hack thing where I rhyme like clit with dick with spit with shit with tits. I always do that. I'm always like licking on her tits, then I spit up on that clit. She suck up on my dick, then I make her fucking quit. Like it's just like so dumb. And then I'm like, no, I gotta get into better shit than that. But like, I still have like notes apps full of rhymes that I've written since like 2015.
We're gonna put to good use then.
I hope so. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Whenever I freestyle, I'm in the same boat, but it's always gay. Like I'm rapping about. I'm not rapping about sex. I'm rapping about me doing gay things.
That's awesome.
Like I'll be like rapping at my cousin. I'll suck your fucking dick,
Yeah.
and then I'll suck your shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait to get my big boner in your butt. Then I nut. Yeah, you make me want to absolutely get a little cut. Then I'll fuck you in your ass. Get some fucking cash.
Hey.
Check out this
Hey.
dick. Yo, I think I'm about to blast.
Hey. Oh, goddamn, boy.
Oh my god, dude. There actually is nothing funnier than gay ass raps.
I know, but But like my mind.
And
just
not,
goes
I'm not.
straight
By the
to
way,
it.
I'm not being derogatory in any way. It's fun. It's fun
It's so fun.
because I also do need to reiterate. There's, dude, gay rappers are the best rappers
They are.
because also, that's number one. That's a fact. Number two, it's just like now there's just this whole new world where it's like, oh, finally, all that bullshit that was like all the no homo bullshit.
Dude,
Can
rap
just
was like the
can
most
just
homophobic.
fuck off. Oh, it is
place
the most homophobic,
ever.
sexist shit ever. But like now, it's just like, you want some, bitch? I'll suck your dick, and it'll be so good that you'll do whatever I say. I love that attitude. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. I listen to a lot of gay rappers. Shout out to Deli Bo, Saucy Santana.
Saucy Santana. That's an incredible name.
Yeah, you definitely heard his song.
I probably have.
It's Material Girl.
Yeah, of course, that guy. That guy's
Yeah.
awesome.
There's
All
so
right, well,
much
I'm
good
definitely
shit in rap
gonna.
music
You know
now.
what? I'm gonna make some dinner, listen to some gay rap, and send you some. Listen to gay rap. Send you some straight rock. And that was episode 140 of the Clean Hamster podcast. This is Freddie DREDD, man. He's fucking very talented. Look up his music on Spotify, and obviously all the other platforms. You also have a new music video out.
I do. The new music video for All Alone. It's a nice animation. It's got a story to be continued.
It is so cool. Yeah, I watched it the other day. It's fucking awesome.
Hey, thank
So
you.
go check that out. He'll also be playing Rolling Loud
In Toronto, the
in Toronto,
homestead.
and I can't fucking wait. That's gonna be incredible for you.
Hell yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
felt
literally,
short.
I'm out. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.